I mean, when you have those big opportunities, those big names, those, you know what I mean? Look, you're not going to win every fight, that's the sport, right? But was it difficult to process? I mean, kind of those setbacks at all?
What setbacks? Broken hand and getting raped by Jemima. I don't think I care about either one of those. Thank you.
All right, well, we got this one coming up. Have we got the weight nailed down yet? Have we run into Santiago, see if he's up for?
It's 170 pounds, but you know, closed mouth don't get fed. I was looking at some good food down the street, and I was like, fuck, that shit smells good. So I figured I'd give it a shot. Shot didn't work, so fuck it, keep coming with it.
I know when everybody saw it, they were like, I mean, is welterweight difficult for you at this point, or was it just have a little fun?
Welterweight's not difficult, not at all. I eat snacks the whole way, fight week and shit like that. Probably can go a little lighter if I really wanted to, but I don't really want to. You know what I mean? I honestly prefer it. I like 85. I mean, who the fuck wants to cut weight? You know what I mean? I want to smoke some weed, chill, that's just me, you know. But each his own, right?
So why do you keep taking these 170 fights then?
I took 170 fight, they realized I could make the weight class, and now I'm locked in at 170. I guess I can't go back up, so be careful what you ask for.
Talk about Santiago's opponent. Obviously, the guy's been around for a long time, top contender for a long time. What do you think he presents to you?
He's a real tough guy, you know. That's kind of where it is. Tough guy, pretty good record. You look at his early fights before he got to the UFC. There's a lot of guys who were like 0-1, 3-2, 3-3. You know, it's like just one of those things where some people do it. I think it's really smart for coaches to do it for fighters. I really think it's smart for organizations to do it for fighters up so they can make it to the big show and make a good check. But me personally, it's not the way I get down. So props to the guy. You know, kudos to him, tough guy. Morano was touching him up. We're looking to do the same.
This would be a big win for you, right? I mean,
no, not really. Nah, Wonder Boy or Shemai would have been a big win. Brunson or Victoria probably would have been a big win. They've been in the top 15 for how long? All these other wins are just good paychecks and in the bank, you know what I mean? And don't get me twisted, I love the paycheck in the fucking bank.
Well, I guess that's the big, because that's what I was going to ask you, is like, knowing your popularity, I think you can fight anybody in the division and people will tune in. So if you care about like rankings and making a charge to the top, or does that even matter to you?
No, it doesn't really matter. I guess it mattered for a while. I'm 30 now, so it's like, really, it's whatever, you know what I mean? It'd be nice to get ranked at 170, see how far I can get, and then go back to 85, but, you know, in this world that we're living in, I'll take whatever they give me, and whatever they give me is good enough, because there's a whole lot of zeros going in my bank account, so it's kind of hard to think.
Last thing for me, I guess I kind of want to ask you what your goals were for this year. I know you like fighting frequently. I mean, is there a number of opponents, or what's the goals this year? Three or four
wins this year, and I don't really care about the rankings and stuff like that, but it'd be nice to have a number next to my name, so that when people ask, like, you know, I can be like, oh yeah, I'm like 15 or some shit like that, you know what I mean? It's just pretty cool. So.
You said just right now that you don't really care about like rankings, title runs, and everything, like you did in the past. Was there a moment that they just kind of...
When did I in the past? Because you guys heard me say that I took some shrooms, and you guys what the shrooms said? I just told you what the shrooms said. I never told you what the fuck I want. I like old school cars and big booty women. That's what I like, bro. Excuse my language for any women that's in here.
And obviously, before your first fighting in Las Vegas, Wonder Boy, you guys kind of had this gentleman's agreement about no takedowns. So that was kind of, have you talked to Santiago about that at all? Do you even care?
Man, I had Santiago about food, the boy didn't hit me back, so obviously the conversation is not there. You know what I mean? That's like.
Well, we asked him if he would even be interested in that. He said, I don't care, I'm just going to punch him in the face. So is that like the kind of attitude you like to hear about?
I mean, nah, that's kind of rude, bro. I never said nothing like that about him. I mean, I don't care what he wants either, but if he didn't care, he would have responded to, yeah, let's eat some fucking food. And if only thing he was worried about punching me in the face, then he would have said, yeah, let's eat some food. He's probably hoping that I'm really going to miss weight because I'm an X185er. He's probably hoping that that's the way it goes. He's probably hoping that that's the way he gets out of the fight. He's probably hoping that he gets somebody like she has to come in the last second and fight him. Because it's probably like, it's probably a more dangerous fight because it's a ground game, but at the same time, it's like not dangerous, you know, where I'm cracking you in the face and breaking them, right? So, it's whatever. Ponzinibbio sounds good. People say a lot of shit from the mic. I just tell you what I feel.
When Kaseya lost his opponent, did you look at the possibility?
Yeah, I asked for it. Dana said he liked it. UFC, I think they said they liked it. Kiesta, seems like Kiesta ain't trying to fight no Kevins no time soon. So between me and Kevin, he said, fuck all the Kevins.
Why specifically did you want to fight Kaseya? Was it just a bigger name?
He looked at me one time kind of funny, so I was like, yeah, I like to beat his ass. I've been like that for a minute. Not going to get the opportunity to beat his ass, obviously. He told me I had to win a couple fights for me to fight. I've been losing those fights, so props to Kiesta.
And then this past weekend, news came out that Endeavor bought the majority stake in the WWE, so they're kind of packed deal with UFC. So what did you make of that news?
Bro, it had nothing to do with me whatsoever. Props to Dana White and all those guys out there doing big business moves, but me personally, I'm worried about punching Santiago. Santiago and eating a fat ass plate of food.
And last one for me, what do you think of the main event between Israel and Alex?
Same. I was watching this interview where Pereira was talking about he lost his guy 3 times in the amateur. Whitaker realized that I won't beat Izzy, and you know, it's like Izzy talked all that shit about Marvin Vittori being all delusional, but always thinking he could beat him. Always kind of delusional thinking he could beat Alex. So it's just kind of like one of those things where they're all just fucking delusional thinking they can beat each other. Me personally, I'm just like shit, y'all have fun. You know what I mean? It's like, but yeah, to answer your question, I got Alex and I got for Colby, even I got Burns beating Maslow, but yeah, I don't like Maslow also fucking. That's a wrap.
I got a question for you. I'm curious, Santiago, you know, is most of the time as UFC career been the betting favorite. You have now positioned yourself to make him the biggest underdog he's ever going to be in the UFC. I'm just kind of curious if you make anything of the betting on this fight.
Nah, we're not allowed to bet on each other, so or bet on the fights. So at the end of the day, I don't care about bet odds. You know what I mean? But if my bookie's gonna cut me a check, I'll do a promo right here. I haven't heard nothing about a check, so I'm keep my mouth shut.
Sounds good. And then I know you said you don't care anything about betting, but you know you've been a fan favorite, a people's favorite, and for a while on your come up, I think you had that one year you won 4 or 5 fights in a row, and the odds makers at least gave us a good price on you. I'm kind of curious, you know, what you think about the fan support and what do you really bet on you?
The fans betting. When you guys tell me you're betting, I usually block you, so don't tell me that. But the fans supporting. I mean, shit feels like family at this point in time. Some of them are like really, really close. You know what I mean? I've had some relationship with like Brawler, Bridal, MMA Theory. I'm starting to talk to that guy a little bit more. And just some of those other people that are out there. I've gotten some real cool people off of this game, but some of the fans, you know, they're just exactly, you know, they're just there for the hot moment, whether it's a funny meme or it's a cool story. It's whatever. You know what I mean? I have a good time with them all, but most of the time I have a fucking great time. Like I said, guys like Brawler came like family, so I like to keep that going. You know, keep meeting cool people in this game. Pretty dope.
Over here. Thank you. Just curious, the fight's in Miami. It's the first time in 20 years UFC's back in Miami. What do you think about that? And then just trying to get everybody up for this big fight and the big show. Here we go.
I really don't know. My first time in Miami ever, so it's pretty cool. It's different. It's definitely different. I fought in Jacksonville, I fought in Florida and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. So it's always nice to be back out this way. The weather's always good. The people are always seem to be pretty cool. You know, the homeless people are a little different than the homeless people back at home. But shit, props to them, bro. They got different type of energy. And to be honest with you, I kind of fucks with it, bro. You know, it's like they're not asking for anything, but they're cracking hella jokes. I like it.
And then you were talking about fan support earlier, and I'm just curious because he's got American Top Team here, a lot of Hispanics here, just...
Yeah, bro, I think, you know what, it's like, I'm been with plenty of Mexican women, bro. I'm part Mexican too. Ayayita! You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Bro, just don't play with me now. Don't play with me. They know how I get down. I love carne asada fries. Don't even play. Don't even play.
And after the big fight, last question, what are you planning to eat then?
When I get back to California, I'm eating carne asada fries. It's hard to find them anywhere else. But right after the fight, my family's having a barbecue on Sunday for Easter, so go home, spend some time with the kid, and you know, just enjoy the family. And whoop my stepdad's ass in dominoes. You know, I'll be able to break it back.
Kevin, I got another question for you. You were mentioning that you've seen some food that you liked, and I'll say I'm not worried about the weight cut this week. Where were you seeing some good food?
When you go out of the hotel lobby, you make a right, you just walking down the street, a lot of that shit was just smelling good right on the right side. Never mind, I could be cutting weight so it smells better than what it smells, but shit, got my nose flared up, so fuck it. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Hey, Kevin, what's the relationship like between you and Jamal Hill and Terrence McKinney? Because I saw them at your last fight against Wonderboy Thompson, and they were going crazy for you in the crowd. So is that like, you guys basically like brothers?
Yeah, Terrence just moved out to Texas, so he just got his own place, he just got his own car and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. Really proud of Terrence, he's making a lot of good moves right now. As far as just trying to take his career very serious and making proper adjustments and stuff. And I'm not saying I'm a proper adjustment, but you know, I guess he's definitely a proper adjustment for me. That's good wrestling. And then Jamal, you know, Jamal's a big dog, you know what I mean? He's on top of the road right now, and it's fucking dope as hell having him come around sometimes, so, you know, we're the blunt bros. Put us together, there's gonna be some blunts in the room. Other than that, can't tell you too much, it's all a secret.
And I know you're a big sneaker guy. What have you added to the collection recently?
I got the black Travis Scotts, and I ordered, damn, what Jordan were those? With a little green thing on the side, top, remind me of the ones I had on 6 or some So I got those. I really haven't been buying that many shoes lately. I've been working on the old schools. My Caprice is almost finished. 86 Caprice almost finished. 96 Impala, I'm getting that done. And the 86 Monte Carlo. I'm just working about the cars right now, bro. Just trying to get the cars right. Just busting the rims and shit like that. Redoing the gears in the back, changing out the engines. It's a little bit.
And I don't know if this has been asked yet, but what'd you make of Leon Edwards' win over Tomorrow's?
Called it, you know what I mean? I was out there with Gronk and stuff when he won the first time, which was pretty cool. Shout out to the Gronk family. And then this time I was at home watching it, and no, I was actually at the gym watching it. I just purchased my own gym. So we were at the gym watching it, and they were, put it this way, Terrence gave me $100 after that fight, so I was happy. You know what I mean? So,
And I guess it seems that Colby Covington's next. That's what.
Yeah, that's
What are your thoughts on that?
the boss said he's next, so he's next. It'd be pretty cool to see a Burns or you know, some of the other guys are probably the more deserving that get it, but you know, shit, Colby's getting it. Pretty sure it makes good numbers for pay-per-view and shit like that. And you know, honestly, I would love to see Leon win. Nobody really likes Colby, but Colby probably gets a fucking job done. Unfortunately, just the type of fighter, even though he has the same like pressure, striking not as good, but I just think he's gonna wrestle harder than Usman did. And, you know, probably get a job done. Unfortunately. That being said, fuck Colby Covington. Everybody agrees.
You know, like.
Don't like what? Bro, you don't like Colby. Why would I like that? That doesn't make any sense, bro. Anybody here really like actually like Colby? Like the character that Colby plays? No. Alright. Colby playing a good guy, but the character he plays is pretty dumb, so it makes it kind of awkward, you know?
Have you ever met him at an event?
I talked to him once on the phone, and that one time Shemai made that joke about me being the help and stuff. He was actually at the event, I met him there, so we've been on the same card a couple times, but never really met the guy. Every time I see the guy, he has like 5 security guards around him, and he's quiet as fuck. He's in front of the camera and he goes ape shit. So, props to Colby, you know, if I make his money. Props to him. That's like he title fights too. All right, guys, appreciate you.